Hey everybody, Big Toad here, and welcome back to another video for building your 2D 3D hybrid game in Unreal Engine 5. Video number 18 in our series. Today we're just going to do some scene changes. So we'll be putting some texture on some of these objects in here that have none. Let's go ahead and kill this game and get to work. I'm going to open up a top-down view. So the first thing I want to do is actually expand my floor. So I'm going to Control D, copy one of those over, made a duplicate. Now I'll zoom in and line that up nice and neat on the edges. Zoom in a little more, fine line that, okay. Let's go ahead and run this. And we'll run over to the right here where I put that new platform in after I fight my way through the blue boxes. And here's the block that keeps me from going too far. And you can see the floor keeps going, which is what we wanted. And you also notice that by Control D and copying that, it just duplicated the flooring that was already on there, the texture that was already on the floor. I'm going to kill that game session, and let's open up Quixel Bridge. And we can find that under Window, down almost to the bottom, Quixel Bridge. Open it up. Let's explore a little bit. I'm going to search on house and just go in and see we can get all these items, chairs and pots and pans and shelves and hammers, and there's a lot of items that we can bring in, and textures. So the balls show different kinds of textures we can get, but I can look through this and just get lots of cool ideas on what I might want to bring into my 2D 3D game. That's why in some ways, that would have been a good chest. That's why in some ways it's easier to make a hybrid, because there's so many assets that are available for free through Quixel Bridge, through the marketplace. And you should just explore these out there and maybe, hey, I think I might use that stone wall for some of the background items I've got. I'm going to download that and add it. And nothing, you don't see anything happen, but it's there. Let's go ahead and close that out and go into our scene. I think I'm going to put this on that big box, that big block that keeps me from running off the edge of my world. And I can drop that texture onto there. So I've got it highlighted. So this case, we don't want the static mesh. We're going to go down to the element and search for our stone wall. So type in stone wall, and there it is. Click on that, and immediately our block now looks like a stone wall. It's pretty quick and easy. I'm going to go ahead and hit Control D for duplicate, and I've got another one. I'm going to slide it over. Control D again, and I'll pull that one up. Maybe I want it over here. But it's pretty easy to duplicate these from this view, not just the top view. And Control D, and now I have a giant wall. Okay, let's run this and see what it looks like when we run over there and look at the wall in game. Fight my way through my blue blocks, and there. See, now that wall goes all the way off screen, so it gives me a nice ending to my world and to my scene. Let's kill that. And what do we do next? Let's go into the top-down view, scroll out a little bit, and let's move these around. I'm going to bring this over because I want to make I want to make that wall go all the way back, so it kind of looks like a courtyard we're in, rather than looking and seeing the sky alone back there. So I don't need to align that up perfectly in this case. Give me a little kind of recessed look. Let's put some texture on that wall. Let's go into the top-down view, and we've got our wall parts selected. And we're going to go in the details panel down in the element, and we're going to select that drop down and search for our stone wall. Select that, and let's run the game. See what it looks like. Now you can already tell in the background. You can see that stone wall there. Let's run over closer to it. Jump through our blue blocks. And there we go. Now that stone wall runs all the way back there, kind of gives us the end to our world. So we'll kill that game, and we've got that wall part selected. We just put this texture on. Let's duplicate that, Control D, and I'm going to pull that straight forward and then over. And I'm going to pull it way out front. Let's zoom up. so that it comes all the way to the front of our platform. You don't have to worry about lining the front of that up perfectly because that's going to be out of view. So now let's run over there and look what we've done through our blocks. And now see, we've got a nice corner to the wall. It gives it a kind of a more realistic look to it. It's not just a long flat wall now. But we go over here and we still have, we're running on top of this wall we've got here for a platform. So let's go ahead and fix that. I think we want to extend our platforms out this direction. Let's kill that game and we'll be back into our top-down view. Now let's scroll up to where that wall is that we run on. We're going to click that and delete it. Now I'm going to click on that platform, Control D, and I'm just going to slide that out forward. A little bit more. Zoom out a little bit. I'll zoom in, see. Alright, not quite right. Finagle this a little forward. Okay. Alright, we just manipulate that a little bit. Now we've got this other wall. I'm going to bring it out and forward so we don't run off our world. And bring it in a little bit. Let's go ahead and see what we've done now. Obviously, we can go this way. Bounce off our blocks. Will sometimes get irritating when I'm testing over and over again. So we've got that nice corner built there. Jumping down our ramp. Jump over a coin. Toll booth. Yeah. See, now we have a platform to run on instead of just that little wall. And then we come to this wall and we're at our end. Alright, let's kill that game and go back into our top-down view. And let's put texture on that wall. And again, we'll search for stone wall. Now that has it in that element. And let's go look. Let's just go right there this time. Through our toll booths. And there's our wall. Alright, let's kill this game. Alright, let's scroll over and get this wall that's on the back. See, I've been saving these things because I knew I'd want to use them later. I'll put the texture on that. Stone wall, in my stone wall. In the element, and now that's done. And Control D and copy it. And I'm going to run this one up close to the front of the platform. Kind of fence, we'll make it a fence right along the edge there. And let's run this now and go look at it. Down the ramp. There, see, now we got this wall up close to us. See, by using this 3D view with our 2D character, we can create some cool images. We can make the environment kind of pop and come alive a little more. Alright, let's kill that game and let's do some adjustments. Let's switch to the back view, and I'm going to take that wall and I'm going to drop it. So now it looks like a fence. And let's play that. Let's go take a look at it. There we go. Now we're running along a short stone wall, or maybe a fence, stone fence. Let's kill this game. Alright, let's move over and zoom in a little bit. There's our big blocks. We already have the texture in there, so we don't have to worry about those. Let's go to that object there. Let's add the stone wall to it. And let's grab this back wall. Let's go to the top view. Zoom out. Let's grab that back wall. Let's pull it forward. I'll bring it in a little bit. We don't have to line up perfectly. Okay, let's Control D. And we'll bring it from the other wall out. Now I want to go in, I want to rotate this wall. So I'm going to go over here to rotation and type 45. Now I'm going to pull that wall forward. And right there in the edge and bring it down there. All right, you know, you can do this however you want. Let's go look at that now. I'm trying to give some, look at that. All right, now see, we look like we're in a courtyard, and we can spruce that up a little bit more. And you got that angled wall now coming in, and there we go. We want to try to give our world a little more dynamic view. Alright, kill that game, and I'm going to duplicate that and bring it up there. Duplicate that again. It doesn't have to be perfectly lined up because it's going to be so far away from us in behind that other little wall, but I want to duplicate it again so I can close that gap off. There we go. All right. And I'm going to finish this object. I noticed I only had one piece of it. So I'm going to put the stone on that. And I think the center item, I could put the stone there. Alright, let's play this and see what it looks like. Alright, see there, now we've got that box there with the rounded corners, and it's got stone on it. Run down towards our little fence and go through that. Now you can see the wall in the background. See how it gives it that 3D effect. Yeah, that looks good for now. Let's kill this game. Alright, so now we're in our top-down view. Well, I think I'll move that. So I can highlight, oh, I don't want to move the platform. So I think if I hold shift and click on each one, I'll get them in a group. And I'm going to pull this over a little bit. I don't know where. Forward back. Just want to see if I can, what kind of image I can create in it. Maybe I'll take this box out. Yeah, let me delete that. Pull that out. Now it looks like a little circle. Maybe I'll mess around with that and turn it into a well or something. Put that square on there. I don't know. We'll find something to do with it. All right, let's zoom out a little bit. Let's get some of these things out of the way so they're not making our world ugly. Just slide them back there. If I want them again, I've got them. Click and drag. Just clean up my viewable world. All right. And this big platform. Pull that off. So now, save and run. Now my world looks a little more clean. I still have plenty of opportunities to decorate back there. Let's kill the game. And let's go to Quixel Bridge and we can look around at all the different kinds of things we can add. Hey, you know, I'm gonna see if I can't put some texture on those blue squares so they don't look so ugly. Bale. Well, I only get the same thing either way. Not exactly what I wanted. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'll go to these textures and try that. I'll just bring in that for an experiment. Right, so I'm in game, and you can see to my left of my figure there is what used to be one of those blue blocks. And I tried to make a duplicate of the blue blocks and then modify it and turn it into a hay bale. It did not work. If you do too many changes to the blue block, it loses. It does not do what it used to do because it's done in C code, so in C++ code. So we're not going to mess with that. So anyway, I'm going to go into my blue box now and see if I can't make a change to it there without messing it up. Not too proud to tell you when I fail miserably. So under materials folder, I found the blue box, and so I'm just going to go here to the solid blue, and I'm going to search for bale and find my hay bale and add it to it. See, the texture does not turn out right, but it looks better than the blue for now. I'm going to come back in a later video and do this right, but I just wanted to tell you about the struggle I had, and at least you can go in quickly and change the color or something. And I'll work on getting a better texture for it in another video. So if we run this game now, you can see the first blue block does not move. The second ones, they're moving, and ta-da, they look different. But I still can't move that one. All right, I'm going to go ahead and delete that. I don't want that bad block out there. All right, so our game environment looks a little nicer. There's still a lot to do on it, but I at least wanted to clean it up so it looked more like a game when we played it. It was kind of a jumbled mess. You can just manipulate your world however you want. You don't have to copy mine. Please don't. Just for the sake of mine's not real great right now. I'm more focused on teaching you guys different techniques than I am on actually making a beautiful game. But I hope you learned something. I hope you got yours working. And in the next video, we're going to work some more on our environment. I think I'm going to put some trees in, so that'll be fun. Hey, this is the Big Toad, and I am out.